Hi, welcome to the Daily Celebrity Challenge. I'm James Holzhauer. For anyone who's coming to the NBC in Philadelphia, coming up, I'm going to be hosting a Jeopardy night there. We have one game board I've written for Americans and Canadians and such, and another one for people all around the world who may have come to this in the past and thought, hey, there's too much American content here, so we got something for you. I hope to see you out there. All right, I got an interesting bidding decision right away here. So we want to play in a game, obviously, and we have this lovely club suit, but if we bid 4 clubs here, we're sailing right past 3-note trump, and probably that's our most makeable game. It's very unlikely they're going to run the spades on us in this situation. I think it's practical to try 3-note trump, and so we buy well. Well, this is interesting. So our partner has made a forcing pass here. Now we're in a bit of a spot again. What can we do here? So we could double them. They're not going to make 4 spades, one would think. We would have to beat it 3 tricks to beat the value of our game. Let's think about what partner's hand is here. So it's very likely partner's got some support for our clubs here, and we can probably rough a couple spades in that hand. Let's think. They probably don't have 5 hearts, so they would have open hearts instead of diamonds. So if we give them, say, 4 hearts is fairly likely. Maybe 5 diamonds, probably a singleton spade. I would think it's very likely we're going to buy at least 2 card club support there, which might be enough if they have a stiff spade or even a void here. 2 is probably enough to threaten a ruff there. It's an interesting spot. I think we'll try 5 clubs. It's unlikely we're going to buy so poorly. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. All right, well, there's a hand in dummy. Okay, so see what we can do here. If the diamonds break, all right, so let's say we're gonna rough this trick, obviously. Might as well start there. Okay. And if the trumps break, we can rough both spades and dummy. We can set up the diamonds if they break no worse than 4-2 to discard our hard loser. I think it makes sense to try 1 round of trumps. If they break 3-0, we'll have to make another plan. Okay. So let's make a plan in advance. If we draw a trump now, yeah, we'll have entries to dummy to our roughing spades to go and establish our diamond, hopefully. Might not even need all that help. Oh, interesting. Well, okay. I still have the ability to power out a diamond winner here to pitch both hearts, and that seems like we might as well do that. I don't know about this cover with the jack there. It's correct double dummy, but all right. Well, let's see. If we did defend 4 spades, we would get a club, a spade. I don't know, the hand's gone. Diamond, maybe 2 hearts. But I don't think we're beating at 3. Okay, we have a routine pass here. Okay, this is interesting. So we have a weak 2 diamonds here. We're a passed hand, so we could bid a non-forcing 2 hearts here if that's what we want to do. Let's see what's Lisa going to expect here. 9 to 11. Oh, it says forcing 1, which I don't think that makes sense as a passed hand here. Huh. So we're overbidding our hand a little bit, and we're forcing an auction we'd really rather not force. If we double here, it's going to say 7 to 11. And if partner bids 2 spades over the double, they'll have 4 spades, probably. And that would not be the worst thing to play in the 4-3 fit there. This is an awkward spot. I think 2 hearts is less of a lie. We'll try that. Okay, now partners bid 2 spades, and probably we should just pass now and hope this is good enough. See anything else productive to do? Okay, well, 3 clubs would have been more comfortable, but here we are. Okay, So what do we have here? East has 6 diamonds to the ace queen. Probably not a whole lot else. All right. Well, this seems to be one of those spots where trump control will be an issue, and so we should get working on our side suit while we still have trumps in both hands. Okay, let's see. Followed with a 5 and the 2. Probably has doubleton there. Oh, this is interesting. The ace of hearts is over there too. Yeah, it's a very, very heavy bid there. Okay, so let's see what's happening. This East had 6 diamonds, 2 clubs. Any reason not to rough here? Queen of spades is almost certainly with West in this auction. So let's think about how the trumps might break here. If they break 5-1, that's a big problem, but is there anything we can do about it? Break 5-1, what's going to happen here? Let's say we play a spade to the king, we play a spade to the jack, winning the finesse, and East shows out. We'll just have to run our clubs, and what's going to happen then? East can play a spade back. And East will have trump control, but they'll have to lead into dummies king jack of hearts in the end, so we should be fine there. Okay, so now if the spades break 3-3, we have the rest of the tricks, but I think we have to be careful because if they break 4-2, what's going to happen? We draw the trump, we lead a club abrupt, and then we only get 2 hard tricks. What could happen if we... Yeah, nothing bad could happen here. If East roughs, East will have to lead. Well, let's see, what bad could happen here? East will have a diamond to lead if East has a trump left. That would make East 6-2-3-2. Plausible. Okay. I think the trumps are more likely to break 4-2 though, so I'm gonna play a club here. All right, looks like that is what happened. Okay, and now we just have good clubs. All right. 7 card pits are always a little nervous. Okay. All right, so let's see. Do we have a jury bid here? I think we do. Jacks are kind of a weak value, but I think, yeah, Leah expects a good 8 or better for this jury, so I think we're right in the zone. Yeah, straight to game. Okay, well, it's a nice hand. All right. So we should be able to pitch all the spades if the clubs break here. And actually they drop the 10 and 7 of hearts, so we can just go straight to the 6 here, just in case we forget. Okay, pitch the club also. All right. Try the diamond hook here. Unlikely to win, I think, on this. Okay, we get 2 more trumps. Questionable defense by East here. I think they can afford a pitch from some other suit, but well, okay, so here I prefer to just support my partner when I know we have a major suit fit rather than introducing the spades. Although they are lovely spades. I think there's a case to be made for a 1 spade bid here, but I like to get my support in immediately. Especially with this singleton diamond, we want to be roughing in the shorthand there. Okay, well, that is an awkward lead. Okay. So let's think here. This is a singleton, obviously. It's a disaster if we play the queen here. We'd be in some serious trouble anyway, though. So, unless barring the odd lead from king 10-9 here, we just have three top losers. Have to pick up the trumps, and if this is lead from shortness, there's a decent chance this will be offside. Let's think here. So they do get a ruff, and if it's some queen third, it doesn't harm us. But we'll just never make if there's queen third there, so maybe we shouldn't worry too much about that specific distribution. But what happens if we win the ace here? We try to draw a couple rounds of trumps. We could be in trouble if the queen is able to pull our third round, then we might lose two diamonds. Hmm. Nasty lead. Well, I hope we can pick up the trumps here. All right, off to a good start. Any point in playing low here? Let's think. So what harm can they do to us here? We have a losing spade, we have a losing diamond, and a club. If we hook successfully here, then we have a couple spade winners to pitch our diamonds if they don't work out to do that. Nothing bad can really happen, I don't think. So let's try it. All right. Okay. Looks like all roads would have worked here. In fact, if they try to lead a second spade right away, we might make extras, but oh well. Okay, I don't think that we have a way to transfer to clubs here, and even then, four clubs might be sketchier than 2-0 trump. Maybe a good partner will have ace king through to clubs for us here. Well, look at that. What a guy. Okay, is there any reason not to play the clubs first? I don't think so. There's a danger of running a bunch of diamonds against us, or a bunch of spades, frankly. So we should just be happy to make our contract, I think. Good to pay attention to the defense's discards here, but probably we're going to end up with only 8 tricks here, would be my guess. Can't keep guards in all the suits. So, okay, maybe they'll switch to a diamond here and help us out. Nope. All right, thanks for playing, everyone. Hope you did great today, and we'll see you another time.